It's the first day of a brand new season here of Minecraft Skyblock, and today we're going to be creating our island and getting started in the best possible way here on the server. Join in and let's jump into episode number 1 of Minecraft Skyblock. Yes, hello everybody and welcome back into a brand new season of Skyblock here on AkumaMC. Today we are of course back here on the server for episode number 1 in this brand new season. Guys, this server has literally just launched, so if you are looking for a Skyblock server to play and start your journey on, then this is the best opportunity for you right now. Literally, this server just launched yesterday, so everything is fresh, everything is brand new. There are some brand new updates since the last season, and we're going to be jumping straight into it. Now, the main point of today's video is just to get started. I will be looking for island members who want to casually come and play on the island. We're probably not going to be going for competitiveness, but we are going to be giving it a good shot, you know, just getting progressed and actually becoming a good island. So we're probably not looking at top 10 or top 5 or anything like that, but we are going to be giving it a go. So yeah, if you guys want to join the island and you want to just hang and you want to, I don't know, make a cool island, then that's what we're going to be doing, all right? So we are going to pretty much follow the tutorial on the right-hand side because that's pretty much going to give us the best start that we possibly can, or give us at least a kind of preview at things that we need to see. Yeah, let's just go ahead and do that. So if we do /is create real quick, and then we need a name, we will call it monster if it hasn't already been taken, which I don't think it will have done. We're just going to take the OG island right here because it's probably just going to be the best template for us to start with. So /is go is the next tutorial point. These should be some very, very easy tutorials that will honestly just get us kind of started on the island. Nothing's going to be too crazy right now. So yeah, we'll do this. We'll literally have to place an armadillo spawner, which we actually have right here. I'll just place them down right there for right now. I don't even know if we can... Yeah, we can't kill these unless we have a lava or fire scrolls right now. Upgrade an island stat. Now, I believe we'll get island stats from just doing doing the regular skills and stuff that are available here on the server. So I'm actually going to go to the farm right now because I think this is probably going to be the easiest way for me to get an island level up real quick. There we go. Literally just like that. That's an island level up. So we can go into IS stats, and I guess we'll just increase the size of our island for right now. It's one of the upgrades that we're going to need, so we might as well go to skill world, which is actually where we are right now to complete that. We are now in skill world. We can now go to logging because that is part of the skill world as well, which of course we could use our axe, which we're given right at the start to go ahead and use. We've actually got to break 3 trees while we're here, so we may as well get this done. Logging is not actually something which I looked at in the entirety of last season, so maybe this season it is something that we'll give a go. We now need to go to /fishing go real quick, which is the fishing area of the same place that we were just in. We're going to catch 3 fish real quick. This is super easy, super quick. They will, you guys will see the fish coming up on us right there. Boom, there's one. And actually, as you get the different enchants on your rods and stuff like that, you'll actually be able to catch more than 1 fish at once. So it kind of all works together. Let's go ahead and catch right there. And I think we need to catch 1 more just for this challenge, and then we will see what is next on the tutorial right here. Last one, there we go. Next tutorial is to go to /farming, which is actually where we went originally, just to get that challenge done. Go to /mining, which is the mining section of the skill world right here. You just need to mine 6 ores. Now, actually, at this point, we cannot insta-mine it, or even close to insta-mine, so we kind of have to just do it like that for now. And there we go. Warp Enchanter is the next tutorial. This is just honestly the easiest way to go through and kind of get used to the server and see all the different features. So I would recommend that you guys do this when you first come on if you've not played before. It's definitely worth doing. So let's go to the bookworm right here. We will take the logging book that we got. We open it, and I'm going to go with... Ooh, I'm actually going to go with transfuse here. There we go. View /armor. So here is going to be all of our different armor. You guys can see there is mining, dungeon, fishing, logging, and farming, and then there's the ultimate armor. This is essentially going to be pretty big for us because it's going to give us different boosts depending on the different things. And actually, the most important one in here is going to be mining, guys. So this is probably what we'll be working on a lot this season. To be honest with you, we need to actually deposit an armor fragment. I think we just right-click it to deposit it. And there we go. That is the tutorial. That kind of shows you all the basics and pretty much everything you need to know about getting started on the season, to be honest with you. It's fairly self-explanatory. You have all your different skills that we're going to be leveling up here. These are the big things for us. As we level up these skills, you guys will see that we start to get some very, very good rewards. And honestly, as these get on, you guys will see that you actually start to get some very, very good things like the top tier spawners and stuff like that. So in order to level up our island, we need to level up our skills. So it is all focused in that kind of ecosystem. So since it is the start of the world and we do have some credits to spend, I will actually be going ahead and buying some bundles just here in a moment. But I want to make sure that we're kind of a little bit prepared on the island because obviously we're going to end up getting stuff from crates and stuff that we will actually need to have a much bigger island for. So If we do F3 and G right here, it's going to show us our chunk borders. These are important because when we build spawners and stuff like that, you want to make sure it's all done in chunks anyway. So we're actually going to just jump straight into the shop, and we are going to buy some blocks to essentially just build with. That's all I'm really interested in right now. We're just going to buy a whole bunch of deep slate bricks, and that should get us going. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to find the nearest chunk that is not in my spawn, which this is my spawn block right here. So I'm actually going to take this chunk right here, and we are just going to build out into a full chunk so that we know exactly where the chunks are at, and we can start building and planning things based on that. Because, you know, like I said, once we get to spawners and everything like that, all of the chunks will kind of make sense, and they will need to be in certain ways. Now, we do have access to fast place, which is absolutely huge right here. So we can actually place it up to 16 blocks a second with fast place. I'm going to go ahead and make sure that we have toggled on the block that I'm actually using right now, which is deep slate bricks. Toggle that on, turn that on, and now when we place this, it should place the whole line for me, which is absolutely insanely clutch, because it will make building so much faster than if we were sat here placing these blocks like individually. So yeah, we should be good. And let's place that last one right here. Boom. There we go. Oh, we missed a couple because we ran out of some blocks in the inventory. There we go. Perfect. So there we go. That is now a full chunk, which you guys can see right here. And honestly, I think I'll probably just expand this one out to the edge of the chunk as well, because we might as well get a little bit of an area going here. We'll probably end up taking down this tree anyway. So yeah, let's just fill that in, and I guess we can fill the rest of this in because we got the blocks for it right now. And honestly, while we're here, I think I might actually just do the extra chunk just so that we got some space to work with, because I don't want to be limited to just where we're at, really, because yeah, that will cause a lot of mess, and we don't really want that on the island right now. So let's just go ahead and do that, and this should easily come together, and we'll actually have a very nice section to start building stuff in. All right, there we go. Cool. We got a little bit of an area to work with now. We don't really need that. I know it's not really the most nice looking island that we've ever built to start with, but it's a little bit of a starting base, and we're going to need it, to be fair, because we're going to need a little storage area at some point as well. So we'll get all of this together. We'll start building a few things here and there, but I don't want to go too crazy because, you know, if we get some island members going, then they'll probably have some better ideas than I do anyway on what is going to look good on the island. So for right now, we'll just build a little bit of a storage area right in this corner. Why not? We might as well just build it nice and easy. Oops. I always freaking do this with chests, bro. I got to figure out how the heck Minecraft even wants you to place chests these days. All right. I think if we do this just for a couple of rows, we'll honestly be good for today, because we're not going to be doing anything too crazy, but we should have enough storage to work with. All right, cool. This will do us for now, I think. This should be pretty good. I guess I'll just put like building blocks and stuff away for the second, and then we can focus on, you know, maybe doing a little bit of an opening. That will kind of get us started here and get us our feet on the ground, and we'll see where we go from there. I guess we'll open up all of these different things that we have right now. You guys can see that we're going to get a bunch of different spawners, but those are only really going to matter once we have the upgrades that we want, and yeah, we'll work on that today. So let's go ahead then and jump into /buy, which is where all of the bundles and crates and stuff are going to be. There is right now, there should be start of the world bundles. Yes, there is. This is going to come with some skill boosters, some XP boosters, and of course the start of the world crates, which is exactly what we're after here. So let's go ahead and open up all the airdrops. So we've got right here ultimate airdrops and the regular ones. Looks like we may be spilling some items on the ground. For right now, I'm going to use this as a drop chest. So just anything that we have, I guess, will go in here. And we'll figure it all out and see exactly what we're working with at the end of this. Also, I think because of my rank, I do have, I'm pretty sure, some tools that we can actually get started with, so that we're not starting with literally like the lowest things possible. So that'll be good as well, because that'll help me out starting. We don't really need a tutorial book, I don't think. We might do, who knows? We honestly might need that a little bit later on, but we've already got some really good spawners and stuff in there that we can work with. Right, here we go. Let's start it up with our first start of the world crate here. Let's see what we've got coming in. We're going to go right here. XP bottle, honestly, always welcome. Pet eggs, drowned zombie spawners, and more drowned zombie spawners, and vindicator spawners, which I think was our last reward right there, which actually is pretty good. At this point, getting those kind of tier spawners is very good for us. We'll take the XP levels. We are absolutely always going to need those. Next up, what do we got? Ooh, consumables. Consumables are actually insane. We need those. Random island pets and boost is pretty good as well. We'll take all of that. That was a pretty good opening right there. We will actually take that very much. We got farm. Yeah, we got a bunch of consumables. Honestly, the consumables are probably the most clutch thing that you need in the season to get started quickly. So I will not say no to any of that. We will open up the island pets as well. We have got a wither skeleton island pet. I don't know whether these are just like visual or whether they actually make a difference. But hey, mining skill XP island boost could be cool. I guess we could place down the wither skeleton pet. Or which we want. I guess we'll do the wither skeleton for right now. I think we can give him boosts, right? Can we select boost? Can we put this in here? It's possible. I think, wait, what do we do? Right click these maybe? Okay, let's right-click that, right-click that. Is it something that is like a limited time, or is it just... I guess he's just going to go ham. Can we select more than one boost is the question. Doesn't look like it. Okay, let's go mining skill boost for right now, because mining skill, honestly, is something we're going to need. Next crates, let's take a look what we got. Legend rank. That's a jackpot item right there. That is the, what, second to top rank, I think? That's pretty good. Iron upgrade stone. Random. Wow, we're just getting... Okay, jackpot in every single item except for one just there. That was actually insane. I don't think I've ever hit that many jackpots in one crate. That was actually kind of intense. I'm not going to lie. 5 iron upgrade stones, a global dungeon booster. Honestly, I'm not even going to use that, so you guys can all have that right now. Enjoy that. We got some legendary robot eggs, which could be useful as well. That's pretty cool. Right, we got 2 more of these crates left. If we can keep getting the legendary items at the rate that we are getting them, then we're going to be in a very, very good place by the end of this. And we used all of our legendary luck on that last one, apparently. Yeah, that one wasn't so good. Right, last crate for today, and then we'll see exactly what we're working with. We got some keys in here. We got some more keys in here. Vindicator spawners and some more iron upgrade stones. Honestly, at that point, we will take it, guys. I think we got some very, very good items out of that. And the Vindicator spawners being potentially one of the best items that we managed to get. Cool. So I just do want to check out the kits that we have, because I think that we will have access to Kit Immortal, which should be the highest rank. So let's go ahead and take that, and that will actually give me a very, very nice starting base for the different kind of tools and stuff that we need. As of right now, we're not really going to need all of these tools, because to be honest with you, I'm probably focusing on mining, farming, and maybe logging. Those are probably the ones which I'll focus on the most to begin with, at least. So let's open up those ultimates. We'll get some more kind of, what do you call them, spawners in there, and I guess we'll open up these pet eggs as well, because really, I did not realize those were not virtual. We are going to need pets. It depends on what skill we're going to be doing mostly as to what pet we're actually going to be using. But we'll see exactly what pets we manage to get here, and if we manage to get any of the Masterful tier, because unless we got Masterful, to be honest with you, we're not going to be using it the entire season anyway. So we kind of just only need Masterful. So we'll go ahead and fill up these chests, and then we can review exactly what we got, because it doesn't seem to tell me, I don't think. We'll see what we've got here. What do we got? Commons, rares, commons. We've got a mythic money pet. We'll take that out for now, just in case that is one that we end up using. I think we can use 2 regular pets and 1 hero pet, I'm pretty sure. So I will review that. We've got another mythic, and it's a logging pet. We got legendary. We got plenty of legendaries by the looks of it, but only, yeah. Okay, so money could be an interesting one. We obviously would like money, but I think the skill XP ones are probably the ones that we're going to be working the most on. We'll have to figure that out and see exactly what we end up going with. We got... Is that... Okay, never mind. I pulled out the wrong one. Okay, yeah, I think probably anything that's mining, I might have to take legendary mining, because I think mining is probably... Well, I guess we're probably not going to do mining immediately. I guess farming is probably the easiest and best one for us to have right now. And I think legendary was the highest tier that we got of that. Not going to bother using pet traits on these right now, because that would be kind of a waste in my opinion. You know, we'll use the pet traits when we actually have some good pets going. But I think the quickest way for us to get some island upgrades here is going to be all to do with our farming. Because in order to even use the best spawners that we've got right now, we would actually need to upgrade our IS stats quite considerably, because Vindicator is one of the best spawners that we have right now. And as you guys can see, that is like the 5th upgrade on this list. So we actually can't afford that right now. So I'm actually going to go ahead and head to /farming, and we are going to get hopefully some island levels off of this. Now, it might be smart for me actually at this point to go ahead and use some of the consumables that we managed to get. So I think I'm actually going to go ahead and do that real quick. So let's go ahead and find a farming consumable real quick. Where is it at? Farming. There we go. Might as well use one of these. I think it will be the quickest way for us to go up in levels right now. I guess we probably should use our farming pet if we're going to be here as well. Let's go ahead and make sure that's on. There we go. Farming pet. Cool. So let's get these farming levels up nice and quick. This should also help my island. Yes, it is. You guys can see on the bottom left there in the chat, we're getting a lot of island level ups. That should honestly be the easiest and quickest way for us to get those level ups right now, by using all of these different consumables. So we'll use these until, or we use this until it runs out. We actually need to sell everything right now. Sell all. There we go. Because my inventory is going to get full up nice and quick with all that. But that's, hey, that's free money that well, I guess not free money. We are working for it, but it's money that we're getting. So right now, if you guys don't know how the leveling system is working, on all of these different skills, we essentially are getting to level 100 before we can prestige again. So honestly, the fact that we're already level, what are we, 40 now? Yeah, 40 on farming skill is actually pretty good, because we've used literally just this one consumable. We've only just started, so getting all of these is pretty clutch. And then, like I showed you earlier, every single level up comes with a bunch of rewards as well. So we do need to go ahead and just continue going through these level ups. I don't plan on prestiging anything today. Maybe tomorrow, honestly. At the rate that we're getting these level ups, it might be possible. But the main focus for me right now, at least, is to get this island level up there a little bit, that we've actually got some stats to spend. So the consumable has just expired, and it looks like we actually got to farming level 50, which took us to, I think, potatoes now as well. So we'll go ahead and sell everything there, and that has expired. So let's go ahead and head over back to our island and see what we're now working with, because we should have a bunch of prizes now in that IS stats real quick. Let's go take a look in, not in IS stats, sorry, in IS, in slash levels or slash skills even. If we go into the farming area, we should be able to go into here and press claim more rewards. Boom, just like that, we've got a bunch of spawners chilling in here. We've got a bunch of island value chilling in here. We've got some pet eggs. We've got some pet trait tickets, sorry. I guess we could place down the island value. I don't see any reason why we wouldn't right now. It doesn't really matter for us because we're not really going in competitive, at least not right this second. We can go ahead and put the spawners away as well. So based on that, let's take a look at where we're at with the island stats, because we now have 41 stat points to spend. We'll see what that can get us. That will get us a level up onto the next spawner. We will see if we can get all the way to Vindicator. We might not be able to. I think it's going to cost us probably too much to get there today. But we'll go as far as we can. We'll see what we can get to. 19 stat points. We'll be able to get one more. So we're literally one off of being able to get the next one. It's going to cost us 31 stat points. We currently have 7. So we do need to get up there on that. We will be able to get up there eventually. But for right now, that is where we're at. And actually, I think we could probably do it if we were to go ahead and use a mining rage consumable. I think because this would essentially make us insta-mine, I think this would be an opportunity for us to do that. So let's go ahead and put away that farming pet. We'll activate the mining pet. And we'll head over to the /mine real quick, and we will give this a go. So using our pickaxe now, we should be able to go pretty ham in here. Yeah, look at this. There we go. Just like that, we are getting easy mining levels, but I don't know how many island levels we're getting. I think that's going to be the struggle here. We're going to get a lot of mining levels, but island levels, I don't know how many we're going to get. So let's hit a quick /sell all real quick there. This is actually way better money making wise than the farming was, but I don't know how long that'll last, to be honest with you. I feel like this is not a one and done money making method, but hey, it's working for right now. All right, that is going to be it for the mining momentum. It is just about up, so we'll see exactly where we end up here, but I don't think it's going to be at an island level that is actually going to get me anywhere, to be honest with you, because we're still only getting 1 stat point per island level, which is fair enough at this point. I think it's once it crosses over level 100, then you start to get 2, etc, etc. So this mining rage consumable will take us a little bit further, but it will definitely run out here in a very, very short while. And yeah, I think we maybe got 4 or 5 island level ups from that, but those will start to get a lot harder, obviously, as we continue. But the good thing about island level ups is if we actually do get some island members coming in, it will count every single person's progression into that, and rip to our consumable. It will count every single person's progression into that. So as all of my island members, for example, are grinding their own levels, it will also be helping our island levels. So we'll see exactly what we ended up with there, because I don't know how far away we are. We got 22 actually, so we're actually a little bit closer than I thought we'd be. I honestly might give farming a little go here. We'll just see how quickly we are able to get to level ups here, because obviously our skill level up doesn't really matter that much. I believe it is all just the actions. So I believe farming actions. So if we look on the right hand side there with what it says, okay, yeah, it is actions, but at the same time, I think the consumable was making a big difference to that. So yeah, that'll be way too slow for us, I think. But I think either way, we've got a good little kind of starting place to get us going here. If we actually look at where we're at right now, if we go into IS stats, we can already go ahead and place down cave spider spawners and drowned zombies. So let's see if we actually have either of those. We should have at least some of those. Okay, we got drowned zombies. Let's go ahead and use some drowned zombie spawners real quick, because we can actually get this going pretty quick. Did we get any auto sell chests is the question. We did not get any auto sell chests. So not having auto sell chests is actually honestly kind of the worst part about this. If we'd have gotten some auto sell chests here, we would be in a much different place than we are right now. I'm going to take the stone upgrade stone, I guess. Yeah, if we'd have gotten some auto sell chests here, I think we'd actually be in a much better place, to be honest with you, because we can't actually, as it stands, make ourselves a spawner. I don't think, because I'm pretty sure what would happen is it would all just have to go into one chest, which we wouldn't necessarily have auto sell. So let's just have a quick search. Search auto sell. Let's see if anyone's got a chest on here that we can maybe buy. I don't think anyone has. I guess nobody has auto sell chests. Let's have a look. Yeah, no auto sell chests on the AH right now, so that would make automatic spawner grinding quite difficult, or actually anything kind of automatic, to be honest with you. So we'll have to work on that, and that is something which we will need to get. But maybe as an island, as we get some more people in, maybe that's something we can do. But honestly, I kind of don't hate the start today. I think we've actually put ourselves in a very, very good position to succeed. We just need to grind those skills a little bit more, get some more island levels up, and then we'll be good for the spawners that we need. It actually kind of works out, because if we had gotten to the spawner that we needed, we wouldn't actually have been able to do much with them. We've been able to kill them, but we wouldn't be able to get their loot in an auto sell chest, so it kind of wouldn't have worked out anyway. So we've got to work on that. We've got to see how we're actually going to manage to get one of those. I wonder if you can get them from just the keys that you get in general. I honestly don't know here. Let's take a preview. Can you get auto sell chests? You can. Okay, so maybe my keys will give me one. Come on, give me one. Okay, we didn't get one from there. Can we get one from the rare ones? Doesn't look like it, actually. Okay, so yeah, we've definitely got some work to do. We've got spawners and stuff from that, though, so it's not the end of the world. We actually got a lot of cool things that we do need out of that. Yeah, still no auto sell chest. That would be the biggest missing item so far this season. We need an auto sell chest. We pretty much can't do anything until we get it. So let's hope that that is something that we can find with a little bit of haste, because without it, like I say, we are pretty screwed. I wonder if it's something you can even buy. You might be able to buy one in the miscellaneous shop or something, or in the gem shop or something like that. I don't know, maybe. Nope, doesn't look like it. So I guess we're stuck. We shall work it out. Ladies and gentlemen, that is going to be it from me today, but not before, okay? Not before I announce the giveaway, which is, of course, the top rank, the Immortal rank, okay? Episode number 1 of the season, we always give away the top rank. If you want to be on the chance of winning the top rank, it is very simple. All you need to do is like this video, subscribe to the channel, comment your username, connect to the server using my IP, which is generzon.akumamc.net, and join the giveaways only Discord that is linked down below. As long as you are in there and you have pressed the enter button on the respective giveaway, then you are officially entered. Just make sure, like I say, you have completed all those other requirements, which will be attached to that giveaway in case you forgot what I said or didn't hear what I said. It is all in there. So yes, guys, that is going to be it from me today. If you have enjoyed, make sure you do hit that like button. If you're not already, please do subscribe, and I will see you all in the next episode of Skyblock here on AkumaMC.